Ready?
Yep.
Okay.
Kind of still my
You want a little historical background? Or,
sure.
okay, it's a time of violent competition between Syracuse and tyrants.
Do I get to beat the shit out of you?
Hell yeah. And Carthage control for Sicily. The Carthaginians under Hamilcar have besieged Agrica, a city allied with Syracuse, for prompting Daphnius and his army to march to its aid. The Carthaginians split their army into an observation force in front of Agrica, and a blocking force is sent to oppose Daphnius. The Carthaginian army was almost totally mercenary, while Daphnius's contained veteran heavy infantry that proved invincible when committed to the battle. The survivors of Hamilcar's badly beaten army fled to the coastal fort for shelter, sheltering Mako's observation fort. There was no pursuit and no further battle. Daphnius's forces were spent, and the forces of Agrica did not sortie. Before another assault could be made on the Carthaginians, their navy managed to interdict the Greek supply line, forcing Daphnius to withdraw. Agrica fell 8 months later without a fight. So, the War Council. You are the Carthaginians. Your leader is Hamilcar. You have 5 command cards, so go ahead and draw 5 command cards. I'm the Syracusans. My leader is Daphnius. I have 6 command cards, and I move first. Okay. So as we said before, there are 3 sections to the battlefield. Left, right, center. And some of your cards are designated for one section or the other. Some are designated for all. Some say leaders and adjacent. Like if the leader is in the center and his adjacent hexes, you can order any 4 adjacent or any 3 adjacent, depending on what the card says. With those.
Say that what you just said again?
So some of the cards will say any leader in this particular section, and 4 adjacent hexes. Doesn't matter where those units are, it just matters where the leader is.
Okay. I understand what you're saying.
And those units can be ordered as well. So what you want to do to win the game is get 5 banners, and these are our banners over here. And then as you destroy units, you will take banners and you will place them on the field to represent those banners. Now, just like in Memoir 44, you have dice that pretty much show you what you're killing on there. If you roll a green or a circle, that's going to be a hit against a light unit, or medium, and a heavy. Leader hits, retreats, and that's close combat.
Okay.
How do I know what does damage to what?
The symbols are on the unit. So if this guy is attacking this guy, so let's go ahead and lay them off flat so we can kind of. So you can see he's got a circle. So the circle's going to hit a circle. Okay, so on your turn, you'll play a card from your hand and do what the card says.
I'm sorry, does it, the number of dice I get to roll is what?
Depending on the unit type and how many spaces that you moved. So we're going to look at this chart here, and lights typically roll around 2 if they don't move.
This chart?
Yeah.
If they don't.
Right. If they don't move, they throw 2. If they moved, they throw 1.
So it's 1 less of what's here? If they move?
2 or... One less if they move, yes.
Okay.
So if they moved any number of spaces, they would roll 1 die.
Okay, what's the different colored thing here?
Okay, so elephants roll again on sword hits. So if you
I don't have any
rolled a
elephants.
sword, nah. But if you
So-
did roll a sword,
But I have.
you get to roll again.
All right. So what about chariots?
Chariots
Variables.
in close combat roll 4 dice.
Okay. How would they not be in close combat?
Now, if somebody's attacking a chariot, you can ignore one of these swords rolled against them.
So, but how would they not be in close combat?
They can't be. There is no range combat. So essentially, any combat that chariot does has to be in close combat.
Okay. All right. And how does the bow damage work?
The bow can shoot at a range of 3. If he doesn't move, he shoots 2, just like the other guys.
Okay.
If he does move, he shoots 1.
Got it.
Close combat does not hit on cross swords. Usually, infantry in close combat does hit on swords, but he doesn't.
Okay. So what does he hit on? Oh, just the.
Whatever he's attacking. Yeah.
Okay.
So light sling, same thing.
Okay.
Auxilla. We'll talk about evasion in just a second.
All right.
What is special about Auxilla? I can't remember. If they move 2, they can't close combat. Their range is 2, and if they're in close combat, they can throw 3 dice. If they move, they range combat 1. So range 2, not moving. Moving 1, throwing 1 dice, and then in close combat they roll 3.
Here's. What's CC dice?
Close combat.
Sorry.
That's fine. Where does it say CC?
This Russian shooting.
So you play a card, you activate the units with the card that you want to activate. You move all those units, and then you do your attacks.
Somebody's got camels. How cool is that?
Yeah, that's pretty neat stuff. Now, it's important to keep line formations in this game because a lot of the cards will help you by staying in a line. And then also your leader being next to these units will also give some benefit to this. So since this leader is here, you'll get an extra dice with that leader to help on attacks.
Just this guy?
Yep.
Not these guys. Not anybody that's near them.
Adjacent units as well.
Okay.
Now you'll see there's 2 different charts here. There's the range combat, light units. You roll 1 green, apply 1 hit. You're attacking a medium unit, you apply a hit. Attacking a red unit, apply a hit. And if the leader's with the unit, so if a unit with a leader takes a hit, you do a leader check on it. That means you roll 2 dice. If you come up with 2 cross swords, that unit is eliminated. The leader is eliminated, and it counts as a victory point.
Okay.
I'm sorry, it's 2 leaders. Simplest.
Okay.
Now, if the leader's the only one left in the hex,
Mm-hmm.
everybody else has been killed, you roll a leader check, but you only roll 1 die. And if you get a leader on that, then you lose.
Okay. Well, let's just kind of go and then we'll.
Okay. So I'll go first.
So how do I defend, or don't I?
We'll just play as we go and stuff.
Okay.
Because during your turn, unless you have the one that says first strike, you can't do anything about it. Now, the combat phase, if I can get into close combat with you in the adjacent hex here, you get to battle back. So there's a lot of things, like you wouldn't want to attack a red guy with a green guy in close combat, because he only rolls 2 dice in close combat. he rolls 4. So just going down the line here, 3 dice, 4 dice. He can move 2 in battle with that close combat thing. 3 dice close combat, 2 standing still, 1 ranged.
They get 1 range?
4 or 5. I think they get. Yeah, close combat for the heavies is 5 dice. So if I were to take these guys up against those guys, you would get 5 dice defense to my 2 attack, which would be really a bad idea for me.
If I had first strike.
No.
How does
just on a regular attack. So
how does defense and stuff work?
Let's do a fake attack. Let's pretend like you're out here.
Okay.
These guys are green circles, so they get a 2 defense always,
Okay.
right? So I'm going to bring these guys up here. I'm going to attack you.
Okay.
Now you can do something called an evade. Evade means I'm not going to fight you. I'm going to run away, and that means whatever I roll, you have to move back 2 spaces. You have to have 2 spaces clear behind you in order to evade.
Okay. But how does the
So
defense work?
let's say you don't evade. And I'm going to roll 5 dice against you. So I'm looking for greens, yep, or circles. I don't have a leader, so that doesn't count. And then this is close combat, so that's 3 hits.
Okay.
So you take all 3 hits,
Uh-huh.
and you get to fight back with 2 dice now. So you roll 2 dice against me. And you rolled 1 hit, and those guys are removed from the game.
Gotcha. So it's really not defense, you just gain another.
Right, you're just fighting.
Okay.
Is that
Gotcha.
there?
Sure. Quite certain your guys weren't right there, though.
Huh?
So I'm quite certain your guys weren't right there. All right.
Now,
We'll play
I'm sorry, evades can only happen against cavalry if I'm doing a cavalry attack. I don't think infantry can evade against infantry. Doesn't make sense. So let's look up evade.
And what are C's? That's close combat. Oh, they can fire, I see.
So some defending units are eligible to evade. This allows them to move away before the attacking unit. I can't remember on that chart there, but there should be a check or an X whether they can evade.
So where's the defense? Is it always just 2?
On the greens, yes.
How do I know?
That attack strength is the same whether they're attacking or defending.
Okay. Unless it says differently, where like it has an A and a D.
Right.
Okay. I'm with you. Okay. And what's your goal to win?
5, same as you.
Okay. I'm in trouble.
Okay, so I'm going to order 3 in the center. Let's start on the side here. No, 2. Now, these guys have to retreat 4 for every flag thrown against them, which is really bad for them because if you rolled a flag against these guys right now, there'd be 1, 2, 3 hits they would have to get for them to be gone. Okay. So I'm going to try to push those guys out. And light cavalry can move 4 in range combat if standing 2 or after moved 1. So he's going to come out here. He's going to do that. He's going to do that. And that's it for my movement. So he doesn't have the range to get to you. He doesn't have the range to get to you. Oh, actually he does. He's at a range of 3. 3. So he's going to roll 1 dice against you. against your chariots there. Okay, that's a miss.
And I don't get to do it anyway.
Now, ranged attacks, you basically just stand and take it. So now it is your turn.
These guys can move 4.
Mm-hmm.
So being adjacent, that's close combat.
Yep.
And then if I, so as an example, if I move these guys forward, I don't know if it's a smart thing to do or not, but if I did.
Oh, sure, yeah.
1,
Because
2.
you're looking at 4 battle dice
Yeah,
against my 2 or against my 2. Now, I do have the chance to evade on some types of units. The Auxilia cannot evade. But these guys can basically say, I'm running away from you. And I have to move back 2 spaces, or I can have to move back 2 spaces. And what happens is when you roll your dice, all your dice against me, you only hit on greens. Everything else is ignored.
Okay.
So basically, it's like a picking fight. I'm running up, I'm throwing a rock at you, and I'm running back away.
I got you. Now, if I was to wipe them out, I get to continue to move forward.
And attack again. That's called a momentum advance or an MA. So you'll notice on the charts that it say MA may advance and battle again.
And these guys are on.
If you order those guys, it can shoot at a range of 3.
But I can, because they're on the line, I can order them from either side.
Section, yeah.
All right, that's what we're going to do. We're going to order 2 right units.
Okay.
Bother me.
Let's make it a pretty.
And they can move. They can shoot how far? 3.
Yep.
So if I don't move them, they get to roll 2, right?
That's correct.
So we're going to move these guys. Now, if I move them, are they now in the way of this?
Yes. Cannot shoot through your units. Yep.
So I'll move them here. Movement round first, right? I'm done moving now. Okay. Now my attack round, right? So I'm going to attack here first.
Okay. Now you might want to do your ranged combat first.
Okay.
Just because
they're going to roll.
Yeah.
So I roll
2 dice.
2 dice. And are you retreating? Or you can't from
I
my bow?
can't. Only on close combat.
Damn.
So 2 misses.
Okay.
And now you do your chariot attack. What's your chariot roll?
5.
4. Yeah. So I will evade on those, which means I will get 2 back. You only hit on greens.
Which is nothing.
Yep.
So wasted move.
I don't know. You got me out of the way a little bit.
Well, left me open out there. And I take a card.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay, and you remember in Memoir 44, well, there's a new rule to look at. If you have 3 in a formation, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, this guy is supported by these 2 units. So if you have a flag rolled against him, he doesn't have to retreat. He can ignore 1 flag. He can ignore flags.
Now,
With the leader can also make him ignore
No,
flags.
since he was here, what did that mean? Should I have gotten an extra roll for him?
No.
Okay.
No, not on ranged attacks.
Okay.
This guy is supported by 2 units. This is not supported, and this is not supported.
Right. Gotcha.
Okay. So we're going to do better.
I do not
I
know.
know you didn't kill nothing already.
No, I didn't. Where did he go?
I thought it just didn't say nothing.
This guy's right here. What? No. Quick, check the webcam.
Rewind. We'll just use him. Okay, my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm going to order 3 units in the center. It'll be 1, 2, 3 here.
Okay.
We're going to go 1, 2, 3. You move 2, he can't fire. This guy's moved 1, they can't fire. There's nothing. I mean, they're not a firing type of unit. So that's the end of my turn, and it's your turn.
Order my medium troops.
Okay. That's 1, 2.
That's it.
Okay. I'm going to order light troops up to my command. So these guys are going to stand and fire. These are 3 away. They can stand and fire. These guys have to.
It's got to be 1 in each.
Hmm?
1 in each. Right?
No, I think it's meaning any section. Issue orders to a number of light and light mounted units less than or equal to your command cards. That means they get up to 5.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, that's
I was
fine.
looking at the little.
Yeah, the little arrow things. That lady that I texted before is. Okay, so they're staying. They're staying. They moved, so they get 1 die, and they're staying. So 2 dice here. Nothing. 2 dice there. Nothing. Well, actually, there's a retreat. So
So what do I do?
you have to back up 1 space either way. Now, wait a minute. You might be able to ignore 1 flag. Ignore. Nope. You can ignore swords. You probably want to get out there. It's 1, 2, 3. Too far away. 1, 2, 3. So 2 dice against your.
Bowman?
Yep. And 1 hit.
Oh. Yeah. And do I get to defend or not?
No.
Only in close
Only
combat.
in close combat.
Gotcha.
That's the end of the turn.
Okay.
Your turn.
stuff with people yet. So bear with me.
There's no problem.
So if I play this double time one,
Yep.
It says I can do 4.
4 units, yeah.
4 units. And everybody moves double their normal.
Infantry only, right?
Infantry only.
Yep.
All right. So I could do. These guys can move 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Correct.
Mm-hmm.
Chariot. I was thinking I could do something with them. I can't do anything with them. Right. And what would they fight against? Medium would fight. It's light cavalry against your 4.
Yeah, they're gonna run away. The lights, they're gonna evade.
So I would have to roll whatever, right?
Yeah, whatever you're about to do there, it's gonna hurt. Unless you block my retreat path. Now, like this here.
I couldn't right there.
Yeah, if you could.
Right.
If you have a different card you want to play, if you can get those guys to here and get those guys up, which is 2 spaces, so it's gonna be really hard.
Alright, so I'm going to move these 2. Those guys, 1, 2.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to move these guys 2.
Okay.
Because that supports him then, right?
Yep.
I don't know what that means, but that's fine. It means he
Just
doesn't.
flags.
Right.
If I tried to fight you.
And I'm going to move these guys up 2.
Okay.
And I'm going to order these guys to fire.
Okay.
Is that right?
Yep. All right. Ordered units may not have ranged combat. So you must close combat everybody that you double time. Now, if you want to get your heavies up there in front of these guys and support, just start creating a line.
Okay. So these
But
guys.
I don't know what kind of cards that you have there, but remember what I said about keeping that line?
Mm-hmm.
One of those things is you're going to be thinking, oh man, it's going to be great if I can move out here. And you're going to be by yourself. After that's ordered out there, he's going to be by himself.
Right.
And then you're going to be facing this, because this is 5 dice. Let's say I get an order 3 here. Move this guy up to here. 5 dice, 5 dice against your 4 dice there. And those guys will probably be gone.
Gotcha. So I'm going to pull these guys back.
Okay.
Now I'll go ahead. Does it make sense to move my leaders, I guess?
Yeah, yeah. Leaders are strong, and then plus they can evade pretty much like.
Okay, he ranged now?
No. But he'll be in
But this
a
guy
good
can
position.
still.
Yeah, you're still kind of got a good line going on. You've got a split,
Mm-hmm.
you know. But line commands are huge in the game, where you've got contiguous blocks of infantry that can just fight. But you can easily regroup. These guys can move 2 up to here if you want.
Right.
Reconnect there, reconnect. So
Okay.
this cavalry can hop around anywhere.
So these guys are going to go ahead and fight here.
Okay.
In your retreat. retreating.
I will evade. Yep, which means you only hit. You're rolling 4 dice and you're hitting on greens. One hit. Now next turn, if you can get that chariot up there, if you can get a flag on him, he's going to be dead.
Right.
All right. Is that it?
That's all I got.
Draw your card. One of those heavies is like a nasty. Gonna play order 1 in each section.
Okay.
Move 1. Move 1. And you'll fire against the heavies. And then over here, these guys will move 3. And now I'm rolling my 1 die. Miss. Wait a minute. That was against the heavies. So it's 1 hit. And these are kept as separate units, just like Memoir. Like each rank of 4. Alright, and your turn.
Move 3 left units.
Okay.
Hill attack here. Is that
These are greens, yep. You're going greens against, you're going 2 dice in close combat for a unit that's arranged, typically ranged, but you're getting them away from the border, which is good. Now,
no, hang on. Let me.
you get 2 and 3 on that side, right?
Right.
So you can move these guys up to here
Right.
and scare them, and then you could use these as backup here if you wanted, or just start with these guys here. Yeah. So you go 1, 2, 3, 4. Or you can stop here and still fire 1 dice at either direction. So use these like ranged weapons if you want. Yeah.
So here. And I still could go here.
Yep.
How far will they move if they decide to retreat?
2, but I don't think that mediums can retreat. So medium cavalry cannot evade.
My heavy chariots.
It says it can evade foot and heavy MTD. Heavy mounted. Okay, so you are heavy mounted, and I can't evade you.
Okay. So I should, and you would move 2. These guys can fire 2.
Fire 1 since you moved.
No, I mean I'm fire range wise.
2 range, yeah.
2 range. So I'm gonna go ahead and fire them first.
Okay.
And that's just 1.
That's crazy.
Nothing. And I'll go ahead and attack there.
Okay, now evade. So you'll be hitting on blues. Nothing. So yeah.
The close combat doesn't?
No.
Hit? Oh, because you
Because I evaded, yeah. Okay. If I stood and fought, that would have been 2 hits.
That's it.
3 in the center.
Okay.
So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3. So he moved. He's going to fire 1 here.
Okay.
And that's a red.
Cheater.
I like it. Okay. These guys are 3 against those guys, which are 4. These guys are 5 against those guys, which are 4. So I'm going to do the big attack first. So 5 against your medium infantry. Medium infantry cannot evade. Medium infantry evade cannot evade. Okay. Do you have a first strike card?
Yes.
Do you? Okay. So lay it on the table there. So you're going to get 4 dice against me first.
Okay.
You caused me to retreat. My attack doesn't happen.
Okay.
And I'm not supported. Okay, so that's 1 hit, 2 hits, 3 hits because of the leader. But I stand.
So those are mine?
Yep.
And then, okay.
So now I roll 5 dice against you.
That sucks.
Yeah. But I mean, you put a huge dent in my front line. I really, these guys are like not even in the game. So 1, 2, no leader, ignored, and retreat. He's supported, so it's 2 hits.
So he doesn't retreat.
No, he doesn't have to. You can if you want to kind of reform back there. All right, so you draw a card for your first strike. I'll draw a card for my play. And that's it. Now, you can put a hammer on me there. You get anything in order that 1 unit there. I will get to hit back if you don't eliminate me. But if you've got an order 1 in each section, that would be awesome because you could.
I don't.
Okay. If you've got anything that orders a leader in the right section or any section in the adjacent blocks, that would be good.
I've got an order 2 in the front, middle section.
Okay. That's still not bad.
So can I use, because he's adjacent, do I get to order him?
No.
Okay.
So let's say you order these 2. You could move him over here. Get him away from those guys if you want.
Mm-hmm.
You can order a ranged attack at 2 dice against there. You could 2 in the center. You don't have any mounted in the centers. So. You could bring up these guys to support. Move those guys 2. And order this guy. You know, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna go ahead and move these guys 1.
Yeah, if you're going there.
Yeah.
You've also got a 2 dice there shot.
Yeah, that's. But I could fire there if I. That's right.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and do that first.
Okay. And I cannot evade, so that's 4 dice against me. I'll play my first strike card.
There's only 1 of those, right?
I think there might be 2. That's a hit.
Dead.
Yeah. So go ahead and take them. And then you get.
Forward.
Yeah. So 1 of your 5 victory points is there.
Well, I could continue forward, right?
You could continue forward, but you cannot fight again. If you were on a horse, you could. Now your other unit, the ranged weapon there, can fight against the Auxilla, which is a.
Now I would have to move to here, right? If I moved, I couldn't move it back to here.
That's correct.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go ahead and fire into there. So it's
2
2.
dice. Yeah. Nothing.
Okay. How did I end up with? Did I not give you my? Oh, I didn't give you that. I didn't put it out. I just told you what it was. Sorry.
That is okay. So I'm going to order light troops. So I'm going to order, and order. So he's going to stand and fire there. He's going to stand and fire there. He's going to move 1 in fire. He's going to move 1 in fire. It's really not good. It's going to move 1 in fire. Okay, so the first attack is going to be here with the standing fire. So that's 2 against there. Nothing. Alright. That's my range attack. So now these guys against there, you cannot retreat. Do you have a first strike?
No.
Okay, so that's 1 hit. 2. Nope, just 1 hit. Now, since you had a leader involved in that attack, I get to roll 2 dice. If I roll 2 helmets, that means he's eliminated. Very hard to do. And now you can battle back with 5 dice.
5 dice.
Yes, because
You didn't.
you are a heavy. Actually, I think it might be 6 with the leader. Leader's the toughest part of this game for me.
4, 5, maybe 6.
Leaders. A leader in the same hex as a friendly unit is attached to that unit. The leader moves with the unit. When a card with the helmet symbol is played, 1 or more attached leaders may detach from the unit, move independently at the cost of 1 order each to another unit. When moving by himself, leaders in combat. A leader may not attack if he is alone. 1 hit is scored for each leader helmet rolled in close combat. If a friendly leader is attached or detached to any friendly non-elephant unit battling back. Leaders do not affect range combat. He does not add a dice, but he will hit on helmets.
5. X's, O's, and helmets. And retreats. X's and helmets, that's 2, right?
2 hits.
And then 2 retreats.
So auxilla, retreat, 1x. So 1, 2. Now you may advance forward or stand there. Okay, so we did that. So now we're doing over here, which is 1 dice, I believe. And then we're going to do over here, which is 2 dice. So we'll do the 2 dice first against the chariot.
Okay.
Nothing.
Do I have to retreat?
Retreat. Well, you can ignore it if you want, but I'm going to hit you here. Very unlikely I'll hit you red, but
I'm going to go ahead and retreat.
okay.
So 2?
1 hex.
Okay.
Retreat 2. You're right. Okay. And now my light chariots, or light cavalry, will roll 1 dice against the mediums there, hitting on blues. Nothing.
That's it.
That's it. I think I'm supposed to have 6 cards. Sure.
I don't care. I'm not patient tonight. I'll go 2 here.
Okay.
I'll go 1 here. So these guys can fire onto there, right?
1, yes.
These guys can fire onto here.
Yep.
And these guys can attack onto here.
Very nice.
All right. Now, would you do your range first?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. So 1 under there.
Okay. Now 2.
2 under there. No. Well, if I had medium, you'd be dead. What's there?
I will evade.
So how many is that now? Chariot is 4.
So only hitting on green.
I haven't hit that yet. Should we start now? Told you. But you did get a retreat.
Which like ignored.
Okay. Because you were evading.
Yeah.
Okay. Was that a good thing to do?
Yeah, it was a great move. Well executed. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna tough decision. So we're gonna play for fun. I'm just gonna roll it. So I'm gonna roll I am Spartacus with a dice equal to commands, which is 6 cards, 6 dice.
Okay.
And we'll just read it as we go here. Okay, so for each unit symbol rolled, so I get to roll.
Those 2.
Yeah.
Unit leaders.
A leader orders any unit in any
Okay.
section,
So you get 4.
and so I get 1 extra dice. So I'll do it here, here. Here. And here.
So all units battle with 1 extra dice?
Yep.
Wow.
So he's moved. I'm going to cock him so he only gets 1 dice. He gets 4 dice plus 1. Now let's see if the Chariots can evade. These guys will stand and fire. So that's 2 plus 1 is 3.
Take the one he's doing it on. Retreat.
Yep, so he goes back 2.
Do I have to go back 2?
Mm-hmm.
Or can I just go back 1?
That sucked. Don't think about that happening. So this die is canceled. Because he can only close combat. So 3 dice against here.
Which one, right? Okay.
See red. Alright, so that's 1. Then 1 victory. And then now a leader check.
You just gotta roll 1.
Get to roll 1. And a helmet is a hit. Nothing.
So he's still alive.
Yep, so he can retreat back to there or up to 3 spaces in any direction. He can go.
I go to my
Like
chariot.
Nope. It's got to go.
Backwards.
Yeah. Okay, and last attack is 2 against there. He moved, so that's 1, so he gets 2 dice against the mediums. Looking for blues. 2 retreats. He's unsupported, so he gets to go back 2. And go reshuffle.
I did.
Oh, thank you.
That's what I was doing while you were.
Yeah, I got the same card back. Damn. Thought I cracked my iPhone.
So if I move into close combat, I'm one less dice. Is that how it works?
No. If you move into close combat, you are at your full strength. Excuse me.
I'm gonna move, fire, move.
This is part of my diversionary tactic.
I see.
Okay. So order light, foot, and light mounted units equal to or less than your command cards that you have. Units may move, fire, and move again. All units moving first must do so before any fire. After all ranged combats, units must move again. Ordered units may not close combat. No ranged combat after second move.
Ordered units cannot close combat?
That is correct.
Okay.
Light foot units, including auxilia, may move through a friendly unit when moving 2 hexes. You can take that card back if you want.
No, it's all right. So I get to move 5, right? Is that what I get to move?
Mm-hmm.
Right. We're going to use this one and he'll fire.
Okay.
This one, he'll fire. They're going to move 1. They're going to move 1, and they'll both fire. And then he's going to move up 1. Today. Alright, so the 2 firing on there.
Okay.
Doesn't matter which one I fire.
Say again.
Does he get 2? Is that what he gets?
Standing and firing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the bowman? Same?
Yeah, 2.
So it doesn't matter which one goes. So he'll stand and fire. So that's green. 2 greens.
Wow. Nice.
Lucky. What's that for?
Just to show that he fired, because you're going to want to move him again in a second. Are you keep?
So I guess he'll fire on your bowman.
Okay.
So that's 2.
Yep.
Retreat.
Retreat 2.
And does it matter? Cavalry? What do they fire at?
These guys?
Yeah.
The circle cavalry fire 2 standing.
He didn't stand. They both moved.
Okay. Then that would be
These guys move up so he can be supported.
1 each.
Okay. So cavalry first. Retreat. Oh, he doesn't have to.
Yeah, he does.
No, he's got a leader, doesn't he?
Wait a minute. You're right. I will retreat.
Can't retreat anyhow.
Of
That
course.
makes my other guy useless, right?
Yes. Did you have one more?
That's if my other guy just moved up. This guy moved.
So, now you get to move again. Up to 2 spaces.
Up to 2 spaces. So he's done. I'll leave him where he's at.
Now this guy, you could swing him around.
Yeah.
Get that support of that leader in that formation. Now I don't know if you got a leader card, but a leader card here would be awesome. Like if you did a leader in the center with 4 adjacent faces, all those guys could be activated.
I'm gonna go ahead and do that. You said he can move 2 up to 2.
Yeah, these guys can move up to 4. These guys can move up to 2.
Does it have to be forward?
4 spaces. Yep, there you go.
Like that.
Awesome. Draw your card.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
So are all these supported now, or not?
Mm-hmm.
Because he's in a line.
Yeah, you get a leader on the end. He's supported. He's supported. He's supported. He's supported. He's not supported, but he's in the back. So I'm going to do 4 on the left.
Damn.
So it's really not much. It's just kind of like a regrouping move here. So 2, firing 1 against there, firing another 1 against there. So this one first, the one in the back first. Retreat. Then this guy will be firing against there. Retreat.
Order 3 in the center.
Okay.
This is what I want to do. Go here, and he'll fire into there. He's not. Oh, he's got it. See, I don't know if I want to really do that or not. Yeah, we're going to move him to here. And him to here. And he'll fire there. Okay. So it's ones because they moved.
Yep.
This guy first, I guess. Doesn't matter. Actually, no, this guy first. Doesn't matter. Nope. And then this guy. Nope.
Okay, and then leader in any section with 3 adjacent units. So 1 leader, 1, 2, 3. So we're gonna go.
Oh, that's because they were all adjacent to each other.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Now I see why.
Yeah, that's.
Thing.
I was trying to explain
Right.
earlier, but if you don't have
Right.
the card, you don't have the units lined up. It's kind of hard to see and stuff like that. Okay, so he moved 1. He can't shoot. He moved 1. He can't shoot. He's not a ranged guy, so he can't shoot. And it is your turn. I'll give you a little foreboding. When you see a guy line up like that, something's about to happen. It's called line command. I'll let you take a look at the card. This is what's about to happen. So I can order all of these guys in one big massive assault, and you kind of got an envelopment thing against this center section here.
Got it.
So prepare.
Unless I break your line.
Yeah, you can break my line if you want.
That's really my only hope.
Yeah, I mean, You could just back up and reform your line too. Because if you think about the old ancient techniques,
Yeah.
you see the guys, the movies and stuff,
Yeah.
they're standing in line, they all push forward together, and then they push back and stuff, and it's about breaking that line. I don't know if you remember that game Battle Line that we played with the poker cards.
No, I don't remember that one.
That's really, you would love that game. It's poker. 9 hands of poker going on at the same line. But the whole object of the game is to break the line.
Got it.
And, you know. Did you watch Rome on HBO or anything? Well, you gotta go and watch Rome now. You'd be like, oh yeah, I killed that
I'm
guy.
gonna do 4 in the center.
Okay.
Try to break this line.
Nice.
So I'm gonna go here. And support him from here.
So you're going 3 against 5, or 3 against 3. Yeah.
3. I'm gonna move him up. It's probably dumb, but I'm gonna do it anyhow. I'm gonna attack there. Since leaving him where it was doesn't really help much. Move these guys too. That's it, right?
Mm-hmm.
These guys have nowhere to retreat now, though. Right?
That's correct. I was getting ready to point that out to you. That upside down triangle is the best formation this way, but going the other way can really kind of hurt you.
Right.
Now you do have a leader here, which will let you ignore a flag.
Okay.
And
We'll let them beat it. All right, so these guys first. 3 on 3.
Yep. And leaders hit.
Like that.
Damn! That was nice.
So now do you get to
You
attack me
busted
still?
my line. No.
Okay. And I get a.
Yep, BP marker. And then your what was it?
These guys can move
those.
forward, right?
If you want.
I think I almost have to. Because
Yeah.
if not, you're going to come at me.
No, I cannot order that line command without. Well, I'm going to come at you. Even if you come here,
I see.
you're going to face all this stuff.
All right, so, but I can still fire into there.
Yeah.
Which I'm going to have to do.
Yeah.
Just one, though, because I moved it, right? Retreat.
I definitely busted that way. Oops. Well, isn't that special? Okay, I'm going to order heavy troops. So here.
Eek. I assume they're going to fire.
Yes.
Well, yeah.
All right, first attack against here. You cannot evade. You don't. That what unit can't do it. Plus the fact that you're trapped.
Right.
So we're going 5 against your 3.
Okay.
Leader hits. So 1, 2.
3.
Oops. 3, 4. They're all gone.
I get to ignore. No, I get to ignore that flag.
Well,
I'm
yeah.
a leader.
oh yeah, that's right. So 1, 2, 3. Hang on. Okay. So now you
Fire back.
battle back with 3.
Plus 1 for the. No, not 1.
Yeah, hit on helmet. So that's 1, 2. Fuck on my shoe.
Okay.
All right, next attack. Here.
Okay.
It's 5 dice.
Damn.
He's gone. All right, now do a leader check. If I roll the helmet, that leader's gone. This is where it goes. If I rolled a thing, it absolutely drives you nuts. That
My leader's gone.
yeah.
Now he can retreat back, right?
Yeah.
Very easy to go to these guys.
Your turn.
I'm going to go coordinated attack. Move here. Fire here. Or close combat, I guess, right? Here. Fire here.
Now, I will say that you're adjacent to this unit, so you got to attack him in close combat. So
let me take this down. Let me just relook at that thing.
Yeah.
Where's he?
If you go here, which is going to face a double attack there, you can kind of come over here and do a pop shot.
Yeah, I'll do that. Yeah. And then we're going to onto there.
Yeah.
How many is that?
4. Hits on helmets.
One, two, three.
Damn.
4.
All right, so
I roll to see if I get a.
I'm
Do I get to roll 2 this time or just
I'm
one?
going to swap out this.
Okay, that's fine.
So that's another thing for you.
And do I get to roll?
Leader check. Yeah.
Do I get to roll 2 or just 1?
Just 1. You want to roll just 1 just because the odds are better of rolling 1 die to get a helmet than 2 dice to get 2 helmets.
Ah, I see.
It's not either one, it's both.
I got you.
Yeah.
Right there. Right there. Right there. Right there.
Alright, so he's gonna come back to here.
He's running away.
Yep, now you can advance. But
No, I'm fire to here. So he gets 1, right?
Yep.
Am I doing all right?
you're doing good, man. You got me you're 1 point away from victory there. If you'd roll that helmet,
That would have been it.
that would have been it. Alright, so we're gonna bring up the line command now.
Okay. It's only this group, right? Since you only have a leader over here.
It does not have to have a leader. Order
okay.
a group of foot units that must be
Okay.
adjacent.
Sorry, I thought I had
Can
a leader.
span several sections. So that's like
Right.
wild when you get somebody who does that. Each unit may only move 1 hex, then engage in ranged or close combat if eligible. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3. And then he'll just stand there.
Okay.
And there is no plus on the dice.
Okay.
So I see this black dice on the black table. Okay, 5 dice. I guess there, from here.
Okay.
So, well, 1 hit.
I get the battle back.
And let me do a leader check real quick. Which is 2 dice.
This goes here.
And if I roll 2 leaders,
Right.
or 2
2 something.
and now you get the battle back with 4. And hits on helmet.
Reds and helmets. 2.
1, 2.
My Carthage, whatever.
Carthaginians.
Carthaginians are kicking ass.
Yes, they are. I think this is the first Punic War, which is, you ever heard of Hannibal?
Mhm.
And that he was like Hamilcar's son, and Hamilcar was the big first Punic War guy who created all this hatred with Rome and stuff. All right, so next attack. 5 dice against to do this one here first. So 1 there, nothing, and then 1 here, nothing. Now I'm going to do my 5 against the
my lone soldier over there.
So
he dies.
1, 2, 3. Now a leader check. Nothing. You were here?
Mm-hmm.
It's got to go backwards. So
Oh.
you're here. It's okay.
All right.
Your turn.
Yeah. I'm depleted. I think I should get a trample with my light cavalry. I'm gonna darken the sky on this guy right here. Get to fire twice.
Yeah.
2 since I didn't move.
Now you're doing this guy because
Yeah.
he's adjacent, so he's got to target his closest guy first. He's
Shit.
engaged, basically. You can take the card back if you want, or you can not order him. You can order this guy. Is it infantry only, or is it all ranged weapons?
All ranged weapons.
Okay, so the horse can participate.
All ranged weapon units.
Fire twice. Fire twice.
Fire twice.
Where's he firing to?
What? He hasn't moved yet.
Can he move?
All ranged weapon units may fire. No movement. Oh, okay. Well, that's all. Yeah, I don't know if I want to do that yet.
Okay.
Let me think. Uno momento. Actually, that still may be my best strategy regardless. Now, we're going to left units. Units, and they can fire, right?
Uh-huh.
And these guys can move 2 and do their trample thing.
Nice.
So now the question is, we'll attack with them first. 4 dice, right?
Yep, and I cannot evade because they are white circle around them.
It's alright, just 1. Attack once here, right? 1.
I'll get the battle back. Let me do that. Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Nothing.
1. And then just 1, right?
Hit.
Rockstar.
Sure. Guess you knew this was coming.
What's that? Oh,
Yeah,
yeah,
right.
that's right.
So 1, 2, 3. All right. So your chariot can evade foot or elephant. So you cannot evade by cavalry.
But you can evade your.
So I'm going to attack here first. This way.
Okay.
I can roll 3 dice. So 3 to here. Looking for reds and leader helmets. Dead. 4. 5 to 4 to 4.
4.
And
Rocking it.
he will advance. Can attack again.
How does he get to attack again?
And this is what I was saying earlier about the cavalry get to do the MA or the momentum advance.
Okay.
Only cavalry can advance and attack again.
Okay.
So he'll do 3 against
Is that only medium cavalry?
any cavalry.
Well, so that's why I would want to use the horse in close combat.
Yeah, but the lights are terrible in close combat.
I mean, I'm just not as good.
Yeah. You're
We're
really.
only at 2. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm with you. Okay.
And then, so 3 against your 3 back to me. 1 hit.
And 1 retreat.
Yep.
I don't get to still do my hit or not, since I had to retreat.
No, you don't get to do your retreat. I can advance forward, but I do not get to attack again.
Okay.
So I will not advance forward. I can't remember if these guys, they did move up
Right.
1, so he's got a 1 attack against there. Actually, we'll do a 1 attack here. This is hopefully for retreat. Okay, your turn.
Gonna order 3 units in the center.
Okay.
Move him up 1, and he'll be able to fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
He'll move 2. Look, can I attack your general back there?
Oh, yeah. Let's see.
How does that work?
I guess you'd have to roll a leader, a helmet.
I'll put him here then. Alright, first thing I'm going to do is attack with this guy.
You ordered
Yeah.
3 in the center?
I'm going to fire with these guys. Oh, I can't. Well,
So I would say go for the kill right here. You got this shot, you got this shot.
I don't have that shot because I got these guys.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
But I could move them back 1, right?
Mm-hmm.
How far can they move? 2 or 1?
1. All right, they can move 2 and not battle, move 1 and battle.
I'll move them back 1. So I'll start. Doesn't matter which way I go. So I guess I'll start there.
You're going to continue to range combat over there?
Mm-hmm.
So 1, 1, and 1, right?
1, 1, and 1. 1.
Gonna pull this off. You lucky bastard.
Look. Got it. Yes.
Damn. That was the win. Good game, man.
Good game. That's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's fun. You know, with Memoir 44, one of the problems that you always had is that the cards were not.
Now, did you
the
hold back at all?
Not really.
Okay.
No, I was definitely playing. The only thing I did, I mean, like, I wanted you to understand, like, the line command and how the leader cards work and stuff like that. But,
Very cool. Hope you clean up.